It's your country cousin, Clyde Vermitel, here with this final quarterfinal matchup here as we have the wild card winning MADMAX Irish taking on the Intellivision Lives. This is going to be a great matchup. The Intellivision Lives, they ended up winning their division at 7-1, the MADMAX Pop division. But the 6-2 Letterkenny Irish were in that division too, so they lost out on the division. Letterkenny, the current only two-time back-to-back champion there, the measuring stick, Mike Petrosic. What a machine that man is. And he said, oh, you want me to come in as a wild card team? You want me to face off against the Utah Sun Gods? And the Letterkenny Irish beat those Utah Sun Gods, and they find themselves here now against the Intellivision Lives. As George Temple Plimpton, he gets it to the Night Stalker. They're already moving that ball very well. The Intellivision Lives, great season again, 7-1. Here's a first down for the Intellivision Lives. The Lives were the number 3 offense in the MAD with 2,600 of those coming passing. Plimpton the strike, and that's one of his favorite targets there, Star Strike, but Star Strike not able to pull it in. The Letterkenny Irish pulling in the number 11 defense, but they allowed 2,300 pass yards, and that's the more pass yards they have allowed. Their touchdown as Star Strike gets into the end zone with a huge pass by George Plimpton. And the Lives get the score. And you know, you hear a lot about the Intellivision Lives offense, but their defense was the number 1 defense in Season 13 MAD. They only allowed 2,400 yards. That's insane. That's insane. The Irish, the number 11 defense, they allowed 3,000 yards. But the Irish, they bring in the number 2 offense, though. They even beat out the Intellivision Lives. And they've got like a 2/3 margin of passing overrunning. So both of these teams, this is really a heads-up matchup right now. This is a bull charging into another bull, head-on-head. But you gotta think that the Irish have something to prove here as the current reigning and defending 2-time back-to-back only. No other team has ever won 2 TFO championships, let alone do it back-to-back. And now they find themselves here. Hot Boy Wayne, a previous TFO champion MVP. He keeps the ball. Looking around, he throws it to Darryl. Incomplete pass there. 3rd and 15. And then, oh, nope, there's the defense of the Lives. The Intellivision, what a great system that was. I recommend if you've never experienced the Intellivision, do so. They have many different compilations of V-games that you can play on the newer systems. So, and you can go down to your local drugstore, too, and usually buy one of those plug-and-play systems that you just put in your TV, and they already got a bunch of old games on them. I'm pretty sure you can do that. What a system. Second one, I mean, if you compare the graphics of the Intellivision to the Atari, George Plimpton showed me this earlier in the back. He had 2 CRT TVs set up, right? And one had the Atari, and one had an Intellivision. And he showed me 2 baseball games. And the Atari one, they didn't even have all the players. You couldn't even tell what the hell was happening. You had to squint your eyes and pretend. But the Intellivision, the graphics were superior. The gameplay was superior. And that's how they find themselves here in Atari. I don't think the Atari even made the playoffs. I don't think Atari even had a team. 2nd and 12 here. Intellivision Lives up by 7 here on the Tecmo Dust. There's a short pass. Oh, he's going to go down. Oh, he's open too. Damn. Gets it to the Bombers. First down. I thought he was going to go more in the middle of the field there, but I was incorrecto. As Plimpton with the ball looking around, he's deciding he gets it to Smash. Smash has the ball at the south side of the field. He's going around first down. First down. 1st and 10 now as 2 seconds remain on the clock for this first quarter. Oh, and Plimpton gonna fake it. He took the ball himself, but the Letterkenny Irish defense, they were there and they were set and they were ready to stop him. 2nd and 10 here for Plimpton. Plimpton looking around. Oh, he got a short opening. Smashed it there. But gets it only back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10. The Letterkenny defense closes around as Gale gets in there for the sack. So that's going to bring out the field goal unit. I think it's the Frog Bog. Is that right, Frog Bog? It's up. It's good. Now see, if Atari had a frog game, you look at the TV and they'd tell you it's a frog, but it'd be a square, okay? Intellivision, you look at an Intellivision frog and it looks like a frog, damn it. 1st and 10 here. Hot boy Wayne. He's going to run the ball himself here. He takes it out there, gains 7. What a 3 seasons that Hot Boy Wayne has had here in these last 3 seasons of TFO. 2 of them being championships. Incredible. He came in as the number 4 quarterback in MAD coming into today. Just impressive. He's had some great success. And there we go. Gets it right to Pastor Glenn, who prays to Jesus. Plimpton coming in as the number 5 quarterback. So we got the number 4 quarterback heading up against the number 5 quarterback in this matchup here. Incomplete. His man was down. Could not get to the ball. So 3rd and 4 here. Down by 10. Hot Boy Wayne with the handoff, but the blitz comes in there. So you got to think the field goal unit going to be coming out here on the field. Joint Boy going to light it up. I better do that here in a moment. Uh-oh, it looks a little shagged. It's up. No, not even a dong. Not even a dong. So Intellivision lives, takes over. They take control. Plimpton with Big Bomber. What a bomber! The Buzz Bomber with the Big Bomber catch. Nobody over there. You might as well hit the reset button because that's a score. The Buzz Bomber. Man, he had to jump for it though, didn't he? He had to jump for it, but once he was in the air, he did not give a care. And now 17-0. Intellivision Lives is doing exactly what they need to do here. You need to come out. This is the 2-time back-to-back only TFO champion. You know what I'm saying here? He's the measuring stick, and you need to measure up. And the best way to take a man down of that stature is you just gotta punch him in the face and spit in his mouth. And that's exactly what Intellivision Lives has done here. 2nd and 8. But the Letterkenny Irish, they have found themselves behind the 8 ball several times. D-factor defense. 3rd and 18 now. So Letterkenny, they're a little punch drunk. They just need to stumble their way into the end zone. Another incomplete is 4th and 18. This has been a brutal first half for the Letterkenny Irish. Here's a big-time kick by Tyson. Thin ice. They're on thin ice with me. Gets the ball. What a return already at the 50-yard line. Takes it down to about the 45-yard line. So Plimpton's going to have some good field to work with here with 1:42 left. Plimpton with the run. He's a slippery one, I tell you. He's a slippery. You thought P. Diddy was slippery with all that baby oil. I don't know what Plimpton's got all over him, but yeah, I think it's money. I think it's money. Hannes with the big sack, dragging him back. Now it's going to be 3rd and 16 here. Plimpton with the ball, looking around. He's got some options. Gets it to the Night Stalker, but Night Stalker not able to make up that big gain. And so the field, that's a big-ass field goal here. The Frog Bog really giving it a shot here. He gets it through the line. Oh, it's good. What a kick by the Frog Bog. Damn. That was a hell of a long field goal. That's like a 60-yarder plus, baby. So 54 seconds, more heartache for the Letterkenny Irish. Not usually finding themselves with a goose egg on the scoreboard going into halftime. And, you know, they're just trying to run out the ball, it looks like. Now, I can't blame them. You know, you're 3 touchdowns down. You really got to have a come-to-Jesus moment in the back. You got to You got to set your players down for Chaucer. You got to tell them what's what. What a catch here by Stuart Little. He gets it. Go down. Go down. All right, they're going to call their timeout. 14 seconds left here. And the field goal unit being called out on the field. That's a smart move. You want to try to get something on the board. You don't want that goose egg. Joint boy trying to light it up again. He missed one earlier. It's up. It's good. They score. Finally, the champions find themselves on the board. And so now 10 seconds remain before halftime. Thin Ice coming out with that ball. He gets it down. He got a great return there to the 50-yard line. Not enough for the field goal unit to come out here to try a long bomber, but they're going to try, let's see what they do here. Time's going to expire before anything. Yep. Plimpton with the ball, though. He might score, though. Can they stop him? He's at the 20. He's at the 10. He is brought down. The Letterkenny Irish. They were able to get the luck of the Irish there and stop him and put him into the ground before the end of the half. Halftime. And during every TFO game, I'm contractually obligated to say something great about the Logs owner, Jeremy Samuel, and I'm going to say he smells really nice. The Frog Bog kicking off here to the Irish. Irish now down by 17. So they really need some scoring action here as Darrell taking down a loss of 4. Oh my goodness. The winner of this match is going to be playing the second stringers in the semifinals of the MAD. What a matchup that's going to be. Second stringers coming back from a huge deficit earlier. So the Letterkenny Irish, I think it was a 17-point deficit, so Letterkenny Irish really can take a page out of the second stringers here. That's what they need. They got a similar color scheme. So 1st and 10. They're moving the ball good. Oh, look at Darrell. What kind of moves does that man have? And why is he shirtless? Touchdown. I mean, I don't mind. Touchdown! What a score for the Irish. That's exactly what they needed. The momentum was so not there in the second half. The wind was just totally taken out of their sails. So coming out here and scoring, that really helps the momentum. Now they need a shining defensive moment here. A shining oh man, and that's a great special teams moment for them. It's Thin Ice, hell of a returner, taken down, shattered. That's gonna bring Diner in. I'm hungry. Feed me. 1st and 10 here for the Intellivision Lives. Plimpton with the star strike. What a catch even in coverage. Damn, what a team. Just the passing acumen of this team. You can tell that Chris Bidwell was the owner of the Mike Judge Plays Base. And there's a big-time touchdown by Plimpton right there as he just says, momentum, that's all I know, baby. With the legendary quarterback of the Mike Judge Plays Base. Oh, incomplete. I mean, him and Plimpton, they're cut from the same mold. They definitely are. And don't ask me to work weekend. That's the truth of the matter. 1st and 10. Hot boy Wayne. Oh, incomplete. They're trying to force the ball in there. Down by 16 points. They need to continue to be offensive. Big pass to Stewart. That's a great pass. Stewart wide open. Gets it into the red zone for the first down. Oh no, another injury. Stewart is down, and he's got that little mouse. Poor guy. And so they're going to bring in Rolled in for some of these plays here. Hot boy Wayne, taking it. Looking and go. He gets back to that line of scrimmage. Maybe gained one. Nope, they said no. I think he gained one, but whatever. 2nd and 10. Right in that red zone. Nice pass to Darrell. What a score. What a great play. It all came together. 26-16, Hot boy Wayne. And now here is the big time kick. It is up. And it is good. 26-17. Steiner, the backup, he going in here and returning the ball now because there was an injury. Thin Ice had an injury to Digger when we return the ball now, so. Intellivision lives now only up by 9. Incomplete. Letterkenny needs to find a way to get the ball back. 2:05 in the third. We still got a lot of time here in this game, folks. Plimpton with the ball. Not really anybody open. Yeah. Incomplete. Try to force it in there. Can't blame him. 3rd and 10. They might be looking at a punting position here. Oh, they got it over there across the field. Throws it. Nice. First down. What a third play. Great 3rd down conversion there by the Intellivision Lives. Moving the chains. Getting on their side of the field. The Letterkenny defense. Oh, no. They got caught with their pants down. Striker. He struck. Is Star Strike related to Chris Striker? Well, he just struck. 32-17. Plimpton, just an aerial assault on the Letterkenny Irish. Oh my goodness, they just keep trading blows here. Something's got to give. Letterkenny's got to find a way to break free and break through. 1st and 10. There's a Canadian in motion. Wayne hands it off to Darrell, but this piss poor running not going to do shit. Gets it back to the line of scrimmage. 50 seconds left in the third. He pitches it to Darrell, gets it past the line of scrimmage. Nope, they say it was at the line of scrimmage. Shit. Another in motion. Don't run it again. There we go. Oh, he's got it open and pass it right to Katie. The kitty cat herself. Look at her go. Meow. You know what I'm saying? Her and Darrell, that's what I'm saying, you know. They kind of tied. But what's not tied is this game. Hot Boy Wayne gets it to Katie, and now it's a 10-point game. Can it be a 9? Here's a big-time kick. And it's good, so it is a 9-point game going into the fourth quarter here, and we're not even in the fourth quarter yet. We got 7 seconds remaining. So Joint Boy, they're not going to think about onside kicking it yet. Oh, what a defensive play there, but he didn't get much more out of it. So the Irish, they really need their defense to show up here. They need to hold. They need to hold. Oh, man. Oh, wow, that defense. Slip and slide all the way up there for the block. That was a good time block right there. Plimpton with the ball, looking around. Passes to smash, a short gain. Doesn't get the first down. Letterkenny needing a 3rd down. I mean, the 3rd down conversions of Intellivision Lives have been just great. But that one is not, as it bounced right out of the cartridge's hands. And so the punt kick here, Letterkenny gonna get the ball back here. Plenty of time, down by 9. 4:26 Utopia. Kicking it to the Dyke. Dyke with the ball. Oh, gets it about the 16-yard line, 17-yard line. So we got a far ways to go. But the hot boy, there's a reason he's hot. Oh, Katie Cat even thought he was going to run it. She came back to help a block, and then he just threw it out of nowhere. She would have kept running. That could have been a touchdown. Taked out his own player. Oh, and look at Darrell go. Man, that's not a shitty run. That's what you want to see. I mean, you don't want to waste so much time, because what if you don't get the onside kick, you know what I mean? You want to try to score quickly. They can't all be big balls. Throw it. Damn, the blockade runner just got in there. Just too much pressure on the Hot Boy Wayne. And he had to take the sack. Now Hot Boy Wayne running it himself. Hopefully he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He does. Maybe a first. It is. Damn. 3:20. Time is the enemy. Wayne with the handoff. No, he keeps it. He's got it over there at the bottom and even in the middle. Shit, throw it. It's rolled. What a catch there. He's at the 20. Rolled not very fast. Taken down there in the red zone. Timeout first of the half for the Irish. 1st and 10. Wayne taking it himself. Does he get a block? He does. He got a block there. Oh, man, the defender was on him and he just didn't give a shit. What a play by the Hot Boy Wayne. Oh, my goodness. Now we're down by 3. Here's a big kick. A big kick. It's through. It's in. It's a 2-point game here now. So 2:41. Intellivision Lives Oh my goodness, they find themselves on the back foot. They might be leading, but for how long? They need to hold. Their offense needs to perform. Wow, that's a great catch. Only a 5-yard gain, but still a great catch. Second 5 now, everything in motion. They're going to do a run. Nope. Oh. He's going to pass across the field. Ooh, incomplete. That is a tricky one right there. 3rd and 5 here. 3rd and 5, up by 2. Handoff. No, it's fake. He's got it over there across the field. It's Star Strike. And Star Strike has struck. That's a new set of downs. It's not over. Letterkenny with the timeout. 151. Down by 2 points here. 1st and 10. Liz with the ball. They're going to do the roundabout. Try to waste as much time as they can. But they take Star Strike down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 5 yards, but a loss of a lot of time. That was like 20-plus seconds right there. 2nd 15. Fake handoff. Plimpton looking around. He's going to throw it long. Catches it in coverage. The Buzz Bomber. Damn. That is harsh right there. That is harsh. A new set of downs now. Smash with the ball again. They're going to try doing that long run. Waste as much time as they can. They waste a ton of time. And look at Star Strike go for another 1st down. Oh my goodness. Plimpton has led this charge. Again, the roundabout. They get a block. Wasting more time. Look at Star Strike go. A gain of 5-2 with 22 seconds. I do it again. No, they're going to run it with Plimpton instead. Plimpton juked them for the 1st down. That's got to be the game. 9 seconds remain in the red zone. Are they going to score? Are they going to try to humiliate these Letterkenny Irish, the champions? Oh, no! Letterkenny says, no, you might beat us here today. But we will show in the books of history that this was a competitive loss. And the champions have gone down, and the three-peat will not occur as Intellivision Liz has knocked out the TFO 2-time back-to-back champions. The Letterkenny Irish have lost. They have lost. Oh my God, the first time they have lost in the playoffs since 2022. Ooh-wee. Oh my goodness, what a game! All the quarterfinal matchups were great. I hope you definitely enjoyed. I cannot wait for the semifinals. Now it's set. The Intellivision Liz will go on to the MADMAX Championship, and they will face off against the second stringers. Oh my goodness, it is gonna be a great game. I can't wait. Thank y'all for joining me. It's your country cousin, Clyde Farmertail. Bacon, ooh-wee. And we'll see you on the next Tecmo, y'all. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.